Good evening, beautiful, and welcome. In this video, we will take a look at your first time getting intimate with them, basically the feeling between you guys and what kind of a connection you have between you. And then we shall see how that incorporates itself to how your first time will be with them. You have three options in front of you, three different colors of blocks. Group 1 is the red block, 2 is the blue one, and 3 is the green one. Pick a color, a number, or the vibe that you're getting from either one of these, and I will begin with the red group. Group 1, welcome. If you pick this red block, let's take a look at how your first time will be like with the person you're thinking about right now. Okay, so first I'm going to use this deck to show us what the vibe is between you two at the moment. You and whoever you're thinking about, what is the energy of this connection? What's the vibe? Alright, so what is the vibe between you? You guys could have very strong sexual tension already, and you guys could both be single at the moment, or you could be with each other. But I will not get ahead of myself, and I'm going to lay the cards out first. It feels like it has been quite a while that you have known each other, but it's like you haven't really done anything intimate together, and it's like a lot of pent-up energy, I feel. Right, so it's kind of like you're both either single, or if you're not, then there is a vibe of you guys wanting to be with each other or wanting to be close, but there is some sort of distance between you. And it may have been a long time that you have looked at each other and you have wanted each other, but you guys haven't really been able to decide and be with each other. You haven't opened up to actually meet and get down to it, right? If this sounds like your connection, group 1, then let's take a look at the feeling of that time when you're there with them. So it's not really about how the time is going to be, because we're going to look at that aspect with a different deck, but let's see how the feeling is going to be, what the setting is like. Maybe what the place is like, maybe where it's going to be happening. Alright, Group 2, welcome to your reading. If you pick this blue block, let's take a look at how your first time is going to be with the person on your mind. Okay, so first, we will take a look with this deck at what kind of energies you have between you, what kind of connection this is, and how the situation is between you guys. And then we'll see how the setting before the act itself is going to be, what kind of place it's going to be, maybe what kind of feelings you guys are going to feel. And then we'll take a look at the act itself, what you guys are going to do, or what kind of actions are going to follow next. Okay, let's see what energies you and the person on your mind have between you that you're going to have your first time with. What is your guys' connection like? You guys could work together. There's Libra. There's water, there's air. Yeah, you guys could work together. Or you could be partners in some worldly affairs. It could even happen when you're working or when you guys are done with work. And it could be... It appears to be a very interesting situation. You guys could be partners in something. This person or you could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These are predominating here, but there's also a bit of Earth. So anyway, it seems like you and this person have a very wholesome connection, but you do get into a bit of banter. I see that number 5 could be significant for some reason between you. Could be one of you guys' birthday or both of you guys, or it's significant in any other way. Number 5. It feels like a cooperation. It feels like you guys have the kind of connection in which you work together. Like, it doesn't have to be work, but I see this to be a situation in which you collaborate. You could be business partners. You could be in a band together even. You could write song lyrics together. You could do art together. So anything that involves you guys doing something together and being involved with some kind of work is the feeling I get here. This person seems like a mischievous type of person for some reason to me, with the Magician and the 5 of Swords. It feels like this person's kind of tricky. Kind of like a trickster, but in a harmless way. You and this person could have a lot of good memories together. I see that you guys went through a lot, maybe, with each other, and you have spent quite a while in each other's presence. If that is not the case, then you have at least spent time in each other's presence, and you are comfortable. I don't see this to be like a new situation in which you're not comfortable. I see this to be the kind of connection in which you guys can talk. So it's a comfortable connection. Appears to be mutually beneficial. Okay, now let's see how the time or the setting is going to be, how the feelings are going to be before the act is initiated. How's the setting? How's the feeling? How's the vibe? What is it going to be like? How is it going to start? How is it going to... Basically anything before the event. Right before the event. Group 3, welcome to reading. If you pick this green little block, let's take a look at how your first time will be with the person you're thinking about. Right, so first I'll pull cards from this deck to show us what kind of connection you and this person have and what the vibe is. Then we will take a look at how things are going to be before you guys get intimate. And then we will see how the act itself is going to be. So what that moment would be like. I did see. Okay. So, we have Strength, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, a lot of Earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have a bit of Leo. We have the Star, which I completely felt like it was going to come out. So we have Aquarius too. Air, earth, and finally fire. You could like multiple people, or you could be involved with multiple people. If that does not apply to you, then there is a vibe of this person giving you kind of mixed signals. It could be that this person doesn't talk too much, or if they do, they're kind of confusing. Or even if they're not confusing, it's like this person's kind of like you wouldn't think that they would initiate something, or you wouldn't think that they would do something like this, something risque like this, but they will, as we are looking at how your first time would be like with them. So it feels like they have this cold exterior, but inside they are filled with passion and attraction for you. But outwardly, you would see that they're quite aloof, they're quite distant, they may not talk too much, they may work a lot, they could be a workaholic, they could be of an older age, you guys could be a mature couple. And even if you guys talk, it may not seem like this person would be the type to be so passionate, as you will see. So it's going to catch you by surprise with how passionate this person can be versus how they appear to be, how serious and aloof and cold they may seem to the outside world. But inside them is hiding a lot of passion, a lot of intimacy and the need for intimacy. They could think about putting their key in your lock, so to say. They could sometimes think about it, so even when they're aloof, if this person and you have that kind of chemistry, there is a vibe of being independent from the both of you. You guys could both be strong individuals socially or financially. Okay, group 3, now let's take a look. If this resonates with you, you may keep watching. Let's take a look at what the situation, what the scenario is going to be like with this person when you guys finally get down to it. So this is not really about the act itself, it's more about what would happen before you guys actually involve. Let me pick up the cards that fell down, okay? So what is the situation before you guys get into it? Okay.